I feel so alone being the third wheel between my big sister and the man I love who just happens to be her boyfriend. I know what you're thinking. That I am jealous of my sister and that I am trying to cause problems. Well, you'd be half right, I guess. See, he was mine first. He took my virginity and swore that we would be together. Then I never heard from him again. Then all of a sudden, he shows up and is madly in love with my sister. She brags nonstop about their relationship like it's some sort of contest, as if she knows exactly how I feel about him and is trying to hurt me with it. But why would she even do that, though? During mine and Ben's relationship, he always treated me like I was a sister instead of a girl that let him willingly take her V card. Guess it meant nothing to him. Then again, a guy like that for sure doesn't care about anything. I never act like it bothers me. I didn't want him to know that he still has an effect on me. He will never know how much he once hurt me or that I am still in love with him. One day when I was home by myself, I heard the doorbell, so I ran downstairs to get the door, hoping it wasn't Ben. Since my sister was off getting her nails done, she wouldn't be home anytime soon, which means it couldn't be Ben at the door. When I got to the door and opened it, my heart dropped. It was Ben.
Hey, Bunny, where's your sister at?
I hated when he called me that. He acted like we never had anything together. Did I really mean nothing to him? I told him. My sister is getting her nails done, so she won't be here in a long time.
Okay, thanks.
I walked up to my room and started getting ready to go out, when Ben just walked in on me in my room. I only had a bra and a skirt on. He just stood there. He must have liked what he saw because he kept looking me up and down. What the hell are you doing here, Ben?
Sorry, but I got bored down there all by myself.
Okay, that's no excuse for you to be in my room. Can you get out so I can finish getting ready?
No, go ahead. It's nothing I haven't already seen before.
Did I just heard that? Why is he acting like nothing ever happened between us until now? Does he really think that I am going to let him watch me while getting dressed? Does he think that little of me? How dare he treat me like this? Aren't you together with my sister? Now get the hell out of my room, you perv.
Stop the act. This is exactly what you want.
I didn't like where this was going, and before he let me finish, he pushed me up against the wall and kissed me. I couldn't resist it, but I had to. So I slapped him. That's when he finally walked out of my room. I hurried and finished putting on my clothes and went out to meet a couple of friends. Days went by and I still couldn't believe Ben kissed me. I wonder what he meant by that. I don't think I ever meant anything to him. I am just someone he thinks he could easily play. So, one morning, I thought it would be nice to make breakfast for my family. Since it was one of those rare days when both my parents were home. I loved cooking. When I was done cooking, I put all the food out on the table when Ben walked in the kitchen. What are you doing here, Ben? Don't you know that Amy went on a girls' trip with her friends and won't be back for a few weeks?
Yeah, I know, but Amy said that I could stay here as long as I want, since I have some trouble at home.
All right. Since I didn't know you were here, I didn't make breakfast for you. So, go ahead and make some for yourself. I went to the bathroom, and when I got back to the kitchen expecting my parents to sit there, but I only saw Ben. So I went to my parents' room to wake them up, but they said that they were too tired to wake up since they had a long day yesterday. So I went back to the kitchen. I don't trust myself or Ben to be here all by ourselves. I went to turn around when Ben pushed me up against the fridge.
Tell me you're still in love with me?
I was so sick of all these games. It's as if he enjoys hurting me over and over again. I truly hated that he seemed to have some sort of hold to me. Stop playing games or I'll tell on you next time. Just move on with your life.
This isn't over.
I pushed him off, grabbed my food and ran upstairs to my room. I made sure the door was locked so he couldn't walk in on me again. I was so mad, and I started to feel tears rolling down my cheeks. Why do I feel anything for this man? He didn't know what love even was. He claimed to love my sister, yet he constantly cheats on her. I needed to get as fat away from him and Amy as I could. Time went by and I started to talk to this guy, Ethan. He seemed like a very nice guy, and we started to share some really deep connections that I've never felt before except with Ben. Ethan was actually 2 years older than me, and he lived about 40 miles away from where I was. We first met when he slid into my DMs after I posted a cute story. Me and Ethan met up a couple of times during our relationship until one day, when I was on a shopping spree with my friend, I saw him holding another woman's hand. At first, I couldn't believe my eyes because he always lets me know when he's in town. But there they were, kissing, and it left me feeling shocked and heartbroken. I got up and locked the door and started kissing him. I pulled his shirt up, and just when I was about to take off mine, he stopped me with his hand and looked me in my eyes.
We need to stop.
Why am I never good enough for you, Ben? Why are you always doing this to me?
Of course you're good enough. You're drunk, Bunny, and I don't want you to regret being with me.
I'm far from drunk. I have only had 1 glass of wine when I got home. Relax. Ben, I want this. I want you. Don't you want me? Sooner he picked me up and carried me to the bed, and one thing led to another. I woke up to my phone blowing up. It was Ethan. I accidentally texted back when I just remembered what I saw yesterday, and as soon as I was going to delete it, he replied. I was panicking for some reason and didn't know what to do. So I ran to the bathroom, hoping not to wake up Ethan, and I picked up the call. Ethan, seriously, what the heck were you doing in my town yesterday without telling me? And to top it off, you were cheating with some girl at the mall. The audacity of you to come here and pretend like you care about me, calling me babe and all. WTF?
Wow, Yasmin. I should have mentioned it earlier, but the person you saw might have been my twin brother. I can prove it.
He sent me some pictures of him and his twin brother to prove it, and I immediately felt bad. I couldn't believe that I cheated on him, but I had a good reason for it, though. But on the other hand, I also confessed my feelings for Ben. Earlier that day, I kept running into him, and I tried my best to ignore him because of the whole situation. A few days later, I decided to meet up with Ethan to talk things through. He explained to me why he never mentioned his twin brother. It turns out, in his previous relationship, his ex cheated on him with his twin brother. It really hurt him, and now they don't get along anymore. That's why he didn't bring him up. Man, I have really made such a huge mess of my life. I had such a great guy in my life, and I betrayed him. Even if I thought what we had wasn't real, I still should have respected him enough not to do what I did with Ethan. Now I was going to hurt the man that actually did love me. I really wanted to love him. He could make me very happy and never hurt me like Ben did. I really need someone like that in my life. I guess it's time to talk. I only hope he still wants me after he finds out the cold, hard truth about my betrayal. Can we talk?
Of course. What's up?
I started to tear up a bit because I was sure I was going to lose him. I was starting to feel sick to my stomach, but I had to do this because he deserves to know the truth.
Are you okay?
I'm sorry, Ethan, but when I got home later that day, I thought I saw you at the mall. Aiden was there, and well, after a lot of drinks, one thing led to another. I didn't mean for this to happen. I was upset and thought that I saw you cheating on me. He got up and walked out of the room. I knew this was just too much for him to handle. I don't blame him for walking out. I really messed everything up. What was wrong with me? I lost a great guy, and for what? A guy that didn't even give a damn about me. I got up, grabbed my stuff, and left. I couldn't handle living at home anymore since Ben was there every single day. So I decided to find my own place. Days went by, and I still didn't get any text or messages from Ethan. I still had him on my socials, so I didn't understand why he hadn't blocked me yet. Until weeks after, when I received a long text from him saying,
I'm sorry for leaving you without an explanation that day, Yasmin. I hope I didn't hurt you or make you lose feelings for me. I was shocked and felt hurt because of my past relationship where I've been cheated on. I truly love you and believe you deserve someone who loves you back. I truly love you and want to give it a chance. I love you, Yasmin.
I didn't hesitate to say yes. I wanted this. I wanted him. I can't believe this was happening. I didn't see this coming at all. I was so beyond happy. I was more than ready to start a new chapter with Ethan. I meant what I said. I was done with Ben for good. Comment down below what y'all would have done differently. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe for more and share your story with me on Instagram or TikTok.